Vinland Saga, Volume 4, Chapter 22, The Troll's Son. Rah! No dolly now! More oil over here! Splash, splash, splash! Blub, blub. Ready here! Light up! Rattle, rattle. Oh, so that's what the smoke was about. Like, center fire. Psh, woof, snap! Roar! Big blaze. Yeah! You on fire? Whoosh! Crack, crack. Yow! This is bad. Cough, cough, hack. Can't see a bloody thing. Captain, where are you? Right over here. It's no use. A sea of fire in three directions. Ah! Can't tell friend from foe in the smoke. No way to have a battle now. Downwind's still safe. Let's take off. We won't get to Valhalla dying in a wildfire. Wildfire? This fire was set. But it wasn't their idea. Why would they burn both sides to crisp when they just want to rescue the princess or the prince? Which means there's a third force nearby. Look at that baby burn. It's been forever since we had good rain. Yeah. Oh, look at him, poor sap. Like, he's like being burned to death. Nice and crispy. Nasty stuff. Look at him roll. So many ways to die, and I take nearly all of them over fire. No arguments here. It's painful and dull. It'd be mighty convenient if this happened to wipe out Thorkill. Rah! Rah! Fire won't kill that monster. He'll call his men though. We won't need to kill Thorkill. Just get the prince. The only goal of this ruse was to confuse them in the flames and smoke. Thorfinn! Like Thorfinn just comes out. Or he pours water on him. Right. Pour the water on him. Splash, splash. You spotted Prince Canoe earlier, right? Head like this. Huh? Like switching back. He's in a feathered helm and red cape. Don't get the wrong man. Leap. Oh, he's got on a horse. Wait. Horse can be okay? Huh. Goes in. Now go! Stomp. Cloppa cloppa. Hey, Asklid. What Thorfinn can't pull the prince out of the smoke and flames? Shouldn't we have just joined with Ragnar's 400? With our 100, that would have made 500. Just like Thorkill's company. We can't beat Thorkill with equal numbers. And even if we did, Ragnar is a royal battalion. Battalion? Yeah. They'll need officers of a higher station than ours in control. And 4 of them for every one of us. They'll maintain command and take all the glory. Hey, a deer! It's like just coming out. Is it on fire? I won't fight a man like Thorkill for free. Either way, it's a gamble on our part. If our plan ends up burning Prince Canute alive, we can play dumb. Who could prove we had a hand in any of this? Huh? But really, do you think Thorfinn can sneak the prince away? For everything you say, you do seem to trust the boy. Oh, lay off. He's a moron with no fear, which is useful. That's all. Thorfinn like a moron? Thorfinn's not a moron. Roar! Ah! Bwaff! Cough, cough, hack. Yeah! Whoosh! Cough, gack. I can barely keep my eyes open. This cannot be Thorkill's doing. Huh? We must get downwind. Snap, pop. Forget Thorkill. We need to escape this blaze. Hurry, your highness. Crack, crack. Oh, spear comes out. Ah! Protect the prince. Ah, my lord Ragnar. You fool! Who charges through smoke without ascertaining friend or foe? You're a disgrace to my company. What if you had run his highness through? You great idiot! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was unnerved. Your highness, Lord Ragnar, where are you? Huh? There. See? There's a soldier with good judgment. Ooh, hey! His highness is over here. We're friendly. Can you hear me? Wait, are they friendly? Just make sure you don't attack before you see us. If you hit us, duck. Huh? Oh, they're actually like going in. Heh heh. Found your canoe. Good for us. Cough. We found the prince. He's over here. It's like a scar on the eye. Hurry! The fire's moving around. Darn! Thorkill's dogs. What a disaster! I've been the fool. Don't kill him. I know that. He's a precious hostage. Clap. The horse comes in like. He's like swinging his axe. Huh? That was close. A horse? Hey. Huh? Thorfinn's like down the ground between them. Huh? Pulls out both daggers. Huh? What? Where'd this boy come from? Don't look at me like that, kid. What you planning to do with those knives, huh? Can we kill him? Huh? Why not? He doesn't look important. Gut him good. He won't be worth nothing as a hostage. That's settled. You die now, boy. He's coming down with the axe. He blocks. Oh, he evades. Thud. Huh? What? Huh? He vanished. Like, look. Just hit through the neck. Oh. Like, thud. Oh, now he's down. Oh. Huh? Like, look at Thorfinn again. Puts out his flap. Huh? You're Prince Canute. Huh? Looking at it. I'm here to save you. I'll show you where to go. Wait there. Huh? Crack, crack. Boom. Blade around them. Ooh, crack, crack, crunch, crack. They're like just blazing. Here to save us? Nonsense. There are no forces here to save His Highness. On the other hand, why does the poor prince never have a better choice? Thorfinn, ho! You're Thorfinn, right? Oh, here comes Thorkill. Oh, huh? Tisk. Like, he's just like, I just knew that. I didn't. Ha! It is you, Thorfinn. I just knew we'd meet again. Oh. Thorkill. Captain. Wait. Were the boys fighting against him? He's tough, huh? After all, Thorfinn here is the warrior who maimed me. Oh, he took out took out both his ring and pinky. Look at these fingers. Like, don't let his size fool you, or you'll regret it. It's like stands up. Like, wait, Thorfinn, I have two questions. First, do you set this fire? Like, still stands up, huh? Second, last time we fought, you called yourself son of Thor's. Huh? If your father was Thor's, your mother's name was Helga. Am I right? Huh? How'd you know that? Ha ha! Grin. Ha ha ha! Yes, of course. I just knew you were the son of the troll of Norm. Ha ha! No wonder you fight so well. The troll of Norm? The son of Thor's? Huh? Well, you don't look like him. You knew my father? Did I know him? In all the world, he was the only man who was stronger than me, a true warrior. Wow, huh? Crack, crack, crack. Like, trees are just falling out. Whoa, swish, crack, crack. In between them. Ah, yow! I guess we don't have time to reminisce. You can have the prince for now, Thorfinn. We'll resume this later. Like, ushering the prince off. We're both heading for the same place anyway. Swin's made forest, right? Ha 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 ha. If you lot can avoid my attacks and escape the safety of the main force, you win. Don't disappoint me, Thorfinn, son of Thor's. It's like looking back. Whoosh. He's back. This way, hurry. Cough, 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 hack. Good lord. Finally out of that smoke. Aye. Where's Chief Thorkill? We gotta find him. Your Highness, Lord Ragnar. Huh? Wait. You're the enemy. You're one of Thorkill's dogs? How about you then? Prepare to die. And they're like, face off each other. Huh? Bam, 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 huh? Get. Oh, they both died. Wait. They got poked with arrows, huh? Ah! Thud. Thorfinn's late. Was Askela's man. Think you may have put too much faith in his good fortune this time? Not that I mind. No skin off our back. Here come more. Hurry up with those bodies. Huh? Don't shoot, it's me. I brought the prince. Like, Whoa. Like, and they bow down. Well, Asklid, is that, if that is your name, your reckless scheme has scattered and decimated my men. The price for that is dear. I assume you understand this. As if you weren't getting destroyed by Thorkill already. Shh. He'll hear you. Ha. However, circumstances being what they are, I have no other choice than to entrust His Highness's care to you. Protect him, and see him back to the safety of our army's main contingent. Like, the beard just like pick his nose. Oh, what's it? The monk? Or the priest guy. Like, he's there with it. I, Asklid, son of Olaf, do faithfully accept this command. According to your highness, as your servant, I humbly ask to look upon your royal vestige, or visage. Yeah, vestige. Visage? Click. Taking off his helmet? Wait, huh? Wait, prince? Really don't mean princess. I'm pretty sure it's a feminine guy, okay? Chapter 23, Reinforcements. Asklid's on the cover. On a horse. Pond. They're going like fishing. Whoosh. Flash. Worm. Chirp chirp peep peep. Yawn. Oof. Got like one fish. Thump 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 thump. Huh? Thump 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 thump. They're like army's like going through. Like he like stops them. Clop clop clop. Are they biting on one? Oh, it's Asklid. Okay. Even the fish should be preparing for the winter by now. Whether they bite or not doesn't matter. My real job is to man the ferry. Are you Danes? Your English is quite proficient. I detect a slight accent to it, much like the Brogu of, more like the brogue of my mainland, or my own land. Gets off his horse. How much is the fare to cross? Creek. 2 silver pieces. I also take ale or barley, if you know silver, but I can't begin to guess how many days it will take to ferry all of you across on my little rowboat. Ha ha ha. No, the only cargo is this message. Wait, what? Oh, I never thought I had a profitable new client. So, who does this go? Who does this go to on the other bank? To anyone with the authority at once. Tell them it is a message from Asklid, son of Lydia, Lydia. Huh? Oh, it shall be done at once. He just rolls off. He's like, listen to the ground. Chirp 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 peep peep. Psh. Asklid, is Asklid here? We must speak. Please quiet down, Ragnar. Why have we stopped marching, Bjorn? Thorkill will catch up to us. There's doing his work. We don't make noise while he's on duty. Huh? Ear twitch. Would you stop that conehead from breathing, Bjorn? I can't hear. Right, you are. Hear that? Conehead. Oh yeah, because it has pointed. Here. What tidings? Clump, clump, clump. He's like looking back, or listening back on the ground. I heard them loud and clear. They're closer than yesterday. Those soldiers and horses on the march. About 500. No doubt about it. They're right on a trail. Not a day's march behind us. Are you certain here? Yesterday you said they were 2 days off. You doubt my hearing, Bjorn? They're moving fast. Must be setting quite a pace. At this rate, Thorkill will likely catch us within a few days. Which, huh? Quiet, no talking. Horses. On the hill, too. Zip. Huh? You? Ducka. Scouts. Well, they found us now. Don't bother chasing them. It's a waste of men. What do you plan to do, Askeladd? We plan to strike. We must shore up our defenses now. No point. We can't win. I've sent for reinforcements. We'll have to stay on the run until they arrive. Huh? Reinforcements? Stomp. Okay. Got a map. They're here in Bath, Manchester, England, London, Leicester, Danish occupation, Gainsborough. Mouth of the east bank of the River Severn. Western England, November 1013. Reinforcements? We're smack in the middle of England. Tret. Well, that's what Askeladd says. You ever known him to lie about something like that? You're right, he hasn't. Where's the nearest friendly outpost? Leicester, ain't it? Really? That's 2 weeks away. And Thorkill's right on our hills. I gotta keep running. You think those reinforcements will come in time? Wait, they do show up. Won't we have to split the spoils with them? You want that? That's what I was thinking. Askeladd said we handled this all with just our 100, didn't he? I can't take all this walking. Just put me on a boat. I'm with you. If only we had a boat. Stomping, trudge. We've been marching ever since London. Pretty soon, I'll have forgotten how to sell. Nighttime? Pop, snap. Wait, need something? This down. The men are rattled. They need an explanation. Let them be shaken. A little fear will hasten their step. Snore. They're all sleeping. Cough. Wait. If that's all, get some sleep yourself, Bjorn. You've been acting strange those last few days, Askeladd. What's on your mind? Huh? Looks up. Since you saw the prince's face, what was it? That was it, wasn't it? Huh. I've lived among wicked men for over 20 years. For 40 years. Because the score is like 20 years, right? Yeah. Score is 20 years, so 2 scores is 40 years. And I picked up a skill along the way. I can tell what a man is. Is he great or timid? Is he clever or stupid? One glance at his face will tell me everything I need. Huh? I took a single look at Prince Canute, and I knew him for what he was. This is not the face of a king. That's why I saw. He's sleeping. Aye. He does look fairly girlish, but he's only a boy of 17. Can he change as he gets older? Like looking away. Well, I suppose. He's just a lad after all. Huh? Wait, you're not saying. Rise and shine, boys. Prepare to march. What? Or do you want Thorkill to catch us in our sleep? I'm sleepy. Wah. It's still pitch black out. Like marching. The carriage is like, or not. They're like getting stuck in the mud with the cart. What's that? Oh, the shadows. They're sleeping again. Trudge. Huh? They're like getting tired. Just look. Hey, huh? Getting sleep? Nah. Hey, what? Don't talk to me. You hear far off thunder? Maybe there's rain. No thunder. And shut it. But if I don't talk, I'll fall right to sleep. Twitch, huh? It's bad, Askeladd. They're coming. Yeah, I know. Don't remind me. We're almost to the meeting point. Right up there. Oh. Whoosh. There's 2 guys. Huh? That's our backup? 2 men? They aren't some kind of mist demons, are they? And he goes up there. Whoosh. It is an honor to be greeted by you personally. Legatus. Has been a long time, Asklid. Oh, it starts. I give the signal. Shh. Like they blow and whistle. Flash. Comes a boat. Swish, swish, swish. Oh, two boats. Two boats with like, wait, is that reinforcements or are they just gonna get on the boat and leave? Huh. Chapter 24. The land on the far bank. We got Thorkill like looking at the river, or no? What would you call this? Pond, lake. So the ships came and took them across the river. Could you tell whose ships they were, Scout? Not accurately. The fog was thick as goat's milk at the time. They weren't no Nordic ships, I reckon. No dragonheads. Aye, they were squat and flat. I think there was eyes on them, big and wide, right at the stern. They don't sound like King Swen's ships. They emerged from the mist, silent as mice, and disappeared back into it, just as quietly. Yeah, it was right creepy. They always said wicked spirits dwell in the mist. Spirits, huh? Well, in any case, we've lost Thorfinn's trail now. What's the plan, boss? If we're gonna cross, we'll need to head back to Bristol for ships. Haha. Looks like we didn't give our quarry the proper respect. I never thought they'd have allies on the other bank of the Severn. Does that mean the people across the river have turned against England to side with the Danes? Like the five boroughs? Like, huh. What? Are you really that ignorant? Change sides? Across the river ain't even England in the first place. It's Wales. Those Scots? Wales. A mountainous land west of England. Like a little stream coming through. Yeah. The brook. Babylon Brook. The Rocky Mountains have few resources, and arable lands is scarce. Compared to England, it is a bleak and harsh land. Because of this, Wales had not been unified since the end of Roman rule. America, Wessex, Bath, Bristol, Wales. Alpha's built by King Offa of America. English/Welsh border, Irish Sea. Several centuries passed as petty kingdoms rose, fell, united, and divided. It was one of these principalities that responded to Asklid's request. Thorkill, Bristol, Asklid's landing point, Wessex, Bristol Channel, Morgan Weg, WG, they're like the Wells, Eastern Morgan WG, November 1013 AD. Ha 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 ha. You have my compliments, Asklid. I can just see Thorkill gnashing his teeth with impotent rage on the far bank. Ha ha ha. Now we can simply take the sea and circle back to Gainsborough. Smooth sailing. No, we march inland. Huh? Turns around. What madness is this? There are ships right here, or there are ships right there. You're seeing this from the perspective of a mighty nation, Ragnar. These three warships are crucial shore defenses for a small kingdom like Morgan WG. Morganweg. You can't simply march up and ask for ships during a time fraught with war and danger. You should be thankful that they helped us escape Thorkill at all. 2 ships then. We can fit 100 men on 2. I said no, and that means no. Now behave, and we'll leave you behind. You want us to march across Wales? That's insane. Gainsborough location. They're just gonna like bypass England. Occupation Nords. The locals despise Nords. Surely you must be aware how long we pillage their coast and villages. We cannot expose His Highness to such peril. Yeah, a falcon. See how low it flies? Catch it, Ragnar. Your Highness? We're in the midst of a very important talk. Rather than marching north through England, with Thorkill on our heels, at least we have allies in the southeastern part of Wales. But if you're still worried, Thorfinn, like calling Thorfinn, I'll assign him to guard Prince Canute. Oh. Wait. Oh, you're the one who... You don't tell me what to do. Oh, he's like... He's small of stature, but skilled with the blade. And is the same age as the prince. They'll get along well. Introduce yourself, Thorfinn. Blair. Oh. Like, you got the... Street rat versus, like, the royal. Gosh. Oh, wait, huh? Idiot. Ha ha ha. Why are you staring holes through him? I assume you'll make this worth my while, Asklid. I know. You have your duel when we get to Gainsborough. Are you ready now, Asklid? Coming. Good grief. No time for this. He's like, Thorfinn's like having this. He's like squiggly lines. This is Captain Readiness of Morganwog's military. He will be guiding us on our journey. Huh? Ha. Ah. A bit sharp, but he has a fine face. Huh? Not him. Lagatus. That's one of mine. Prince Canute is over here. Like, oh, there's no strength in his eyes. This is a boy to whom you will entrust the future of England? What? How dare you speak so insolently? There is only one reason for Wales to aid the Danish prince in his escape, to ensure the forging of non-aggression treaty. That relies upon your word. Swear to me, Prince. It's like he's not like engaging. Swear that once you are king of England, you will not interfere in Welsh matters. Like Asklid's like, cross arms. Like, wait, he doesn't want to talk? Tug, mutter. I see. Have no fear. I'll settle the matter. His Highness speaks thus. You will provide, if you will provide your 3 ships, he will. I was asking the prince. Can't. The one in charge has to talk to the one in charge. He can't talk to his lackey. Like, farewell. I'll brokerage the matter again later. I'll have documents prepared first. See your preparations. Why that pompous? He dares extort us for protection? Is he so presumptuous to think he can speak as equals to royalty? The provincial slot or sot. Huh? The prince has to like take care of stuff. Sigh. Trup. They're like going across the river. Go on, push. They're stuck, huh? Come on, one more heave. Chukka. March and more. Now we're taking mountain passes. No one's getting like any rest. Don't whine. I'd rather have a mountain road than Thorkill's fingers round my neck. No rush either. Aye. Let's talk about nice things. Nice? Like what? What else? King Swen's reward. We saved his precious son from Thorkill's grasp, didn't we? It's been a hell of a slog. I'd at least appreciate a farm or 2. Or a nice new sword. I'll take silver. A big huge barrel, full to the brim with coins. What about a legendary steed? I've heard the royal palace is gelling. Has horses with manes of gold. So like blonde horses. Oh, I like that. Looks like the horses are worth it. I've heard different rumors about the palace. That the king's got 100 beautiful slaves to keep his bedchambers warm every night. Oh, and got a harem to make the Caliph of Cordoba blush. Huh? Caliph? Maybe it'll give us. Maybe it'll give me 2 or 3 of them. Wait, they want the king's leftovers? Seriously? Gaha! Just the thought gives me chills. What else? What else? More rumors. Well, there's. Hey, monk. I was right the first time. He's monk. You were at the palace, weren't you? What kind of things does the king have there? Like, well, scratch. Nothing much of particular value, I think. I thought. Trump. Nothing? Trump. No women? Trump. Oh, there were plenty of women slaves. Trump. Huh? You saying you got no interest in women? He's a monk. No. I've heard about you priests. Huh? Compared to what I desire, riches and women have no worth at all. Look, he's just. Oh, then tell us. What does he want? He wants more drink. Love. Oh. What? Love. What's that? Never heard of it. That's some kind of food? Oh, I've heard of this. It's some kind of magic spell the Christians all talk about. How many pounds of silver is it worth? It cannot be measured in silver, for it is love that gives silver its worth. Love provides the worth of everything in the world. Without love, gold, silver, horses, and women are all worthless. Huh? It gives them worth? It makes no sense. Or that makes no sense. Silver is valuable because it's silver. Forget it. We shouldn't have asked the holy man in the first place. They don't speak in riddles. It's not really riddle. It's like he's just pretending to be deep. Wants us to think he's cleverer than us. Ignore him. Huh? You there, priest. Go on. I'd like to hear a little more. Oh. He's having people converted. We'll soon be entering the kingdom of Reichendog. Trump. Fear not. I've sent word ahead. They will not hurry our passage. Your assistance is most appreciated. I do not do it for you. We both stand to gain. The kingdoms of Wales have long been prey to raids from England, particularly from America. If you Danes can wrest control away from the English and put down America, it suits our ends. Huh? I have no doubt that His Highness will cede to your request. Huh? Is that your king, Aslid? I thought you a better judge of character. His bloodline is above reproach. As for the rest, well, he is young, with room to grow. The more fascinating the man, the more unpredictable his actions. Perhaps a more timid character is just what we need. Think about Thor's. I will not serve a Danish king. We are proud descendants of Britannia. Gradius, do you still believe the legend? Oh, it's a sword and a stone? It says that King Artorius will return from Avalon in the west and restore Britannia to its glories of old. Huh? Like looking down? Asklid. For certain? Don't know. That's what the ear says. Wait, are they fallen? It is good that you have come. Wait, it is good that you have come, Danish prince. Or were they like cut off? The envoy from Reichendog. Hell and well met. Just a moment, Gratius. Gratanius. Mutter. Huh? How do you know this? I keep my men with a good set of ears. Huh? More men are coming? They're on to us. Too late for them to do anything, however. They're totally surrounded, Danes. Huh? What is it, Thorfinn? Thorfinn, like, knows. They, like, hide behind rocks and, like, the cliffside. And the arrows. Okay. Chapter 25, Bluff. We have, I'm guessing the prince when he was younger. And Ragnar. Bam, 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 bam. Just taking on the horse. Dunk, dunk. Whoops. Hop. Huh? Swamp. Bam, bam, bam. Take him out. You're kidding me. We're surrounded. Here, you guy. Why didn't you notice them earlier? It was an ambush. It was an ambush. Darn it. I can't hear footsteps if they ain't walking. If they were waiting. How long were they waiting? Waiting though. Asklid. Aye. I'm fine. They only got my horse. This horse is like down. Settle down, men. Don't fire back. They're hiding behind the shields. Should have known. What did I tell you? Envoy of Brachinog. I find your greeting rather bracing. Huh? Oh, so you speak the language of Wales, barbarian. Stomp, 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 gosh. I'd heard that you Danes were subhuman beasts with no use for language. Oh, withdraw your men, Acer. Huh? Stirring up trouble with the Danes will bring no favor to Wales. Listen to me, Greatness. I hold great respect for you and your concern for the future of Wales, but seems that we have differing opinions on this matter. What kind of pact do you expect to forge with this Danish prince? He's a barbarian. He will not understand our ways. What's he screeching on about? Are we going to fight or not? What's the holdup? This ain't gonna be a battle. You know what they're saying, Bjorn? Not a bit. But if they wanted to kill us, they'd have hit someone with that first wave of arrows. Just a little show of military might, I expect. They put on a bluff, hoping that it'd give them an advantage in the parley. We have watched you vile Danes make war with England. Thrice in these 10 years, you have signed a truce with the English, and thrice you have broken it. Our kingdom will not repeat England's mistakes. Like they're like, hold up. We will seize the prince and use him as our shield. Even Swen, king of the demons, does not wish to lose his heir. But he can always make another. Forgive me, Asklid. Not at all. This is just an act. For testing us, trying to see if we can be intimidated. These days, even sheep must wear wolves' clothing to graze. I sympathize with them. Can you tell them of our plan, or of your plan? I could. But if it's a farce they want, I don't mind playing along a little. Like stepping forward. The prince is like out front. Behold, men of Wales. The regal figure you see before you is the son and rightful heir of King Swen of Denmark, the mighty Prince Canute. His Highness will speak to you now. It's like, these words with respect they deserve. It's like just sweating. Now, Your Highness, rattle, rattle. I'll interpret. You just say something fierce. Anything at all. I'll make a stew with your bones, or some such. Simply express your displeasure with the lack of obedience. If you speak, their balls will shrivel into their sacks, and they'll let us pass. Like passing out. What? Little brat. He's like scared. Asklid. His Highness has been reluctant to speak in front of an audience from a very young age. Allow me to. I cannot, Lord Ragnar. He may be young, but he's a royal prince and the leader of over 100 men. He has a duty to perform. Every man here is here for the prince's sake. He's the general soul. He dislikes needless bloodshed. Exactly. That's why we need him to calm these people before it turns into a pointless battle. Does he think he can take his father's mantle hiding within his shell like a clam? Be silent. What would you know of His Highness's thoughts, you rogue? The royal family is a treacherous nest of vipers. Oh, he's like, he witnessed all this bloodshed. Do you have any idea how hard it was for a sickly boy to survive in the mist? The only reason he is still alive today is because he learned to stifle his breath and his thoughts to escape notice. And for his reward, and he has glory seekers like yourselves coming to take advantage of him. Tough. Know your place here. However, His Highness might choose to act. He is above the reproach of the likes of you. Like people's responses. What's the matter? What has you arguing so in your tongue? What does Prince Canute say for himself? His Highness is most displeased at the moment. Shall speak in his stead. Give me a moment. Gradness. I will tell him of the plan. If you see fit, I will join you. Wait here, boys. I'm going to go speak with our big man, Lord Ragnar. Huh? You are correct, of course. In my concern for His Highness's well-being, if I overstep my bounds, please forgive my impropriety. Like broken up. Like going forward. Prince is like, phew, like relieved, huh? Like Thorfinn's like looking pathetic. Really my age, huh? Huh. Looks down. Raven, going up, scrape. That man, Ragnar was it? Yes. He does not realize that every chick must one day leave the nest. He does his baby bird no favors. It seems you have many tasks ahead. For the sake of this plan you follow. First, the bird must fly on his own wings. Yes, I'm aware. So what are they gonna do? Like, as he's like going in, he's gonna like improvise something. Chapter 26, Artorius. It's on the cover. Be gone. We need no return. Return? Didn't you? But Lord Astor, shall I repeat myself? It will be a stain upon the Breckennog royal family if the Danes believed I could not negotiate without an armed guard. Farther, 5 times that distance, and tell the others to stay away. Like, oh, they're like backing up. Now, we may speak at leisure, Spin. Asklid, your name was. I sympathize with your plight, but we simply can't have this. Oh, so he knows who Asklid is? A message out of the blue demanding passage through our borders and provisions. We not leap to your aid. Even the smallest of kingdoms has a safe base. What can Braganov expect to see in return for this timely assistance? The exchange needs to happen on equal footing. We cannot have our people thinking our king is afraid of a mere 100 Danesmen. Huh? This fellow is sharper than I thought. Of course, you would lose face ascending to our request without recompense. I apologize for my lack of forethought. It was I who wrote the message to you. As I stated, I did not elaborate on the terms of the deal for the purpose of discretion. I read the letter, Gretinius. What do you offer that is so sensitive? Is it possible that the contents of my offer will lead to battle, Asser? Ha. Please don't tease me like that. I'm not foolish enough to think that our humble country could anger the king of Denmark and survive. Forgive me. I was just making certain. Like, strange, isn't he? Who? Who do you think? Asklit, of course. I had no idea I spoke the language of Wells. Oh, you've been in our band longer than anyone, and even you don't know everything about him. What I don't know outweighs what I do know. What I do. About the only thing I'm sure of is that he's from Denmark. Okay? He's a standoffish guy. Over a decade together, and he won't tell me a thing. Are you sulking, you great lout? Shut it. You want to fight? Settle down, Born. What does it matter who Asklit is? He's a smart leader, gets his men paid, and has the luck of the gods. I don't care what he is, as long as I'm emerged from his service, or as long as I'll emerge from his service a richer man, then I'd be on my own. He's looking at the prince. No, it's not the prince. No, it's not the prince. It's the other guy. This is rather difficult to accept, but too far-fetched for a lie. He's of the direct line, Lindia's son. You have my word on that. Asklit has the blood of the greatest of the Roman Celtic leaders running in his vein. Wait. He's probably Roman Celtic, okay. Running through his veins. Like, function. Meaning, that you are, not a Dane. I'm half Welsh, half Nordic. My father Olaf once raided the coast of Wales and took my mother Lyda as his concubine. She gave birth to me. I'd always heard that the bloodline of the hero of old Britannia had died out. You claim you are truly a descendant of the great Artorius. Oh, okay. Artorius, yeah. Military leader of Britannia, the Celtic predecessor to England, lived in the 15th and 16th century AD. According to Welsh history accounts, in the year 516, the invading Saxons, who later became the English, were soundly crushed by Artorius' army at the Battle of Badon Hill. Okay. Britannia, Cambria, Wales, everyone went in. Saxon did like a double. Okay. Let's bring in peace to Britannia. He formed the basis of the legend of King Arthur, as it is known today. Wait, is like his father is King Arthur? You have evidence to lend concrete to your tale? I do. I met him when he was a lad of 14, on his first visit to Wales with his mother Linda. Splash. Oh, splish splash. Huh? Mother dies soon. Sick. Oh. Said once come home. I bring. He's like broken. She was an unlucky woman. My father kept her trapped in his bedroom for most of her life. And when she fell sick, she was sent to the stables. It's a tragic tale. I've heard it said that she was so beautiful, many likened her to Guinevere reborn. Guinevere? And if you don't mind my saying, it is a shame that the last man in such a great line is soiled with the blood of a Dane. Oh, but that's just it, Sir Asser. My mixed blood is the key. I've assimilated into Nordic society. With this latest success, I will secure even greater status among them. The lords of Wales will have a powerful agent rising through the ranks of the mighty Danish army. What? They like infiltrated? At this rate, I'll be a principal figure within the fraction of Prince Canute, the second prince in line for the throne of Denmark. I could be a flag bearer in the cause against the reactionary elder prince when the matter of succession is raised. If we can plop a sickly prince's soft arse on the throne, I could be in a position important enough to dictate the direction of Denmark's politics. Huh? Ha! Ha 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 ha! I like you. Such audacity. Few men would dare to plot such an ambitious career course. Ha ha ha! It's like Thrasher is laughing. He has the heart of a lion. Sigh. There's one thing that concerns me. You were born and raised among the Danes. Can you be certain that the blood of Artorius will always hold sway over your Danish half? Like taking a deep breath. For that, I can only appeal to your trust. But apart from my own background, I despise the Danes. Wait, what? They didn't like them? That's why he was like attacking them. Put all the swords down. Swords over here. Anyone left? Boo boo. You'll be giving these back, yeah? Putting like their axes down. No, you fool. Separate them out. The bowstring will snap if you set it among the axes. Okay? I refuse. A wise man is never parted from his weapon. Knew you'd say that. It's only for show. We'll pretend to be prisoners while we're crossing the land. Okay? Our weapons will be returned when we're exiled over the far border. That way, the Welsh maintain their honor, and we avoid a pointless fight. It's called compromise, Lord Ragnar. I simply cannot wrap my mind around the willingness of your men to relinquish their weapons at a simple order. It's always possible they could choose to massacre us the instant we're unarmed. Impressive, isn't it? Haha. Even now, the men really trust me. Your short swords too, Thorfinn. Like, get away, Baldy. Ah, there's that trust. He's different, little trash. Don't get the wrong idea, Conad. This windbag isn't my leader. He's my enemy. Enemy? Fine. You're both exempt. I'm sure they'll be magnanimous enough to overlook 2 men. Here we go. Resume march. Trump. Danes! Lord Asser rounded up a whole bunch of them, and they're coming this way. Bah. Get the girls up the hills. They're on the road. Savage monsters, by the look of them. Wait, they just look like regular people. I heard they eat human flesh. Trump. Lord Astor's got him by the toe. I don't see no horns. See if they like a good stone. Don't you dare, fool. Bloody looky-loos. I'd like to wring their necks. What are we, a circus? What are you looking at? I'll bore your bones. Eek, and they just run off. Knock it off. Save your stamina. We've a long way to march yet. I cannot grasp the man. He uses his own forces as a strategic tool. Yet seems weirdly concerned with the honor of the Welsh. I replaced the word with weird. Thwonk. Huh? What's Thorfinn doing? Thwonk. Thwonk, rattle. Huh? Rattle. Clunk, 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 clunk. What are you looking at, Prince? Princess? Yeah, princess. Wish, huh? Got something to say. Say it. You do have a tongue, don't you? I'm not too cowardly to speak. I have to choose my words very carefully. I I'm not like you. I'm a prince. I have a position. My words have a political weight behind them. He's talking, especially in a foreign land. First I've heard his voice. Signing non-aggression treaties without father's permission, expressing my anger. I cannot just do these things. Huh? I'm just being careful. Huh? Ha. Guess you at least know how to make excuses. Maybe you're not so dumb after all, Your Highness. Ah, like, you insolent rogue. It's like no one has ever spoken to me that way before. Then ill-built character. Take back your slander. I do not make excuses. You know nothing of the troubles of royalty. Sit down and stop whining. Huh? Like, huh? Well, at least His Highness is speaking to someone other than me. Like, I suppose I should be glad. Like, still rolling. Got me on the side of the road, just like sitting down. Gives out the paper. Okay. Fire. Getting really windy. Here it comes. It's snowing. Like going through the snow. Chapter 27. The Warriors and the Monk. Okay. Therefore dost thou forget us. Right? Forget us forever. And forsake us so long. Lamentations 5:20. Okay. They're snowing, they're putting their tent up. Alright. I think I have it now. Is this how it is, Father Willibard? Take my brother and me. We always done things together. Ever since we was kids. We stick together no matter what. Okay? No one teams up like we can on the battlefield. No one. Right, brother? You darn right. We fight back to back, erasing our blind spots. He's the only man I trust to guard my back. The trust we share cannot be bought with silver. Snag. Get arm locked. And that's the truth, brother. Depend on the sum. The bond of brothers, they like Sprite compose. Well, is that it? Like getting you? I couldn't say. But it's nothing like the love that I imagine. What? Still? Look, monk. You've never been on the battlefield, so maybe you don't see what we mean. It's high level teamwork in a life or death situation. Could you do that? Glunk glunk. I believe your bond is a wonderful thing. I don't doubt that you brothers could hardly live without it. But if it was me on the battlefield, would you stand on my back and protect me? No. Why would I? I told you. That's me and my brother. It's me and my brother can do this. I never leave my back to an ill-soaked friar, as I suspected. Hence, it is not the same. Lady saw it. Then, begging your pardon, could you explain yourself so even I can understand? Get it through my thick skull. Well, what about that? Right there in your hands, huh? The hell. You certainly enjoyed your drink. Does that mean you love liquor, as you call it? No. And besides, I do not enjoy the drink. Huh? Don't enjoy it then? It ain't free. Huh? Forgive me. I give up. He makes no sense. They almost have rotted his brain. Maybe that's the point of it. In that case, how about this tale? The oldest hands in our group still speaks of it now and then. We once waylaid some ships in the Faroe Islands. There was a single warrior among our quarry, and he was terrible and fierce. We tried to overwhelm him all at once, but he fought off 30 of us with his bare hands. His bare hands! In the end, we did him in. Oh, he's talking about Thor's. But the strangest things was that when we tallied the damage, he'd killed none of us. Broken bones were the worst of it. What in the world did it mean? He just brushed my chin, and I fell off my feet. In a few moments, I was back to normal. Same with me. And he had a sword in his belt. Did he? Why didn't he draw it? Do you really think us that weak? No. Makes me sick to my stomach. A warrior ought to have the courtesy to show his foe the proper respect. What? Flinch. What else did this man do? What was his name? I couldn't name him for you. What do you mean, what else? Huh? Calls to that, huh? Ah, he said all things too, did he? He did. True warrior needs no sword. And some such. Huh? Wobble. Slump. Looking at the pot. How about a monk? Was that it? Love? Hey, monk. Looking at the pot. So what in the heck is love then? Hey, quit wasting time with the drunks' riddles and pitch the tents. You don't work, you don't eat. I know, I'm coming. A true warrior needs no sword. A true warrior. Does he know Thor's? Chapter 28, Night Attack. Got Thorfinn on front. Okay. Dear God, must we truly be pure in all aspects of our lives? Daddy told me that even one of your angels would be punished if he disobeyed your teachings. Is that true? Yeah. What's she doing the... No. Huh? I'm just a lowly girl who doesn't understand your thoughts. All I can say is that your kingdom above seems so very far away. Annie, no dallying now. Help set up for supper. I'm coming. Huh? You sit on your throne in heaven and look down upon us on the earth. It is a difficult truth to bear. Whoosh. Thorfinn, Prince. Ealdom of America. Central England, December 1013. There's no use complaining to me about the weather, Lord Ragnar. We're sailors by nature. On the sea is one thing, but you can't expect me to understand the weather smack in the middle of England, freezing. Besides, I challenge you to find anyone who expects a blizzard on this scale barely into winter. That is not my issue with you. I'm saying that your luck has finally forsaken you, Askeladd. The heavy snows only hit us when you panicked at the onset and altered our course. Wait, so they went through the River Swerm? Revised route. Didn't go to Chester? Huh. We can barely push our way through the middle of England. And your men are rattled, to say the least. But will their men be out? I mean, the chapter's name is Night Attack, but will England's men be out? My men have been through thick and thin. If they can survive our battles, they can handle this. Do you see any of them falling? Do you see any of them failing to act on my orders? Turn back to Wales. We cannot cross America. We are to stop and wait out the winter. We will be better served back in Wales. Much as I hate to say it. What a bother. 3 Christians and their odd fixations on mercy. Can't deal with this right now. Thinking that? Huh? We're gonna turn back and dig through the snow. We'll have to leave the valuables we plundered behind. And the men won't stand for that. Besides, we can't spend the night in this element. We can't spend the nights in the elements. We need walls and a roof. Welcome back. How'd it go? Formations in place. Ready to go. Huh? When a man's luck forsakes him, his best laid plan fails. Best laid plans fail. Asclid. Lord Ragnar. What has you so unsettled? Raiding and pillaging is the time-honored tradition of the Nordic people. Oh, they found houses. Oh, so they're gonna do the night raid, the night fight, night attack. Whoosh. Please give us this day for daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Save your prayers. Like, they're like, the boys are like playing around. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Okay. Hey, Daddy, why do we have to pray every night? Because Jesus says we should. And what Jesus says is the truth. He's the Son of God. What happens if we don't pray? The non-believers are punished. Little ones. Oh. When you die, your soul goes to hell. Satan and his demons will torment you for eternity, and you'll never get out. You don't like demons, do you? Shiver. Oh. I'm scared of demons. Good. Days too. But if you pray like a good boy, you'll go to heaven on the day of reckoning. Remember that at all times. The day of reckoning? It's just so hard to imagine that sometime soon, everyone in the world will be judged and sent to either heaven or hell. What if the family got split between the two? Oh, I couldn't stand that. Like, that's your concern? Would you rather us all be together in damnation? But Daddy, why is God in such a rush to judge the entire world all of a sudden? Like, the old guy's like, he doesn't like, he has teeth. It's not sudden at all. It's been planned for ages. It'll happen 1,000 years after Jesus came. It'll happen 1,000 years after Jesus came back to life. That's another 20 years from now. In 20 years, God's judgment will send all the wicked to hell. And that didn't happen. Only the righteous will be saved and go on to live in a new world. Be like crumbled down. Okay. Wicked like the Danes, exactly. They're the worst of all. They still kill, violate young women. Everything one mustn't do. No doubt God in his wisdom must have known they become a scourge upon the world about now. But don't worry. All you have to do is follow Jesus' teachings and Annie, where are you going? Gotta pee. Whoosh. Thud. It's like wish I do. Like falls over. I don't want to be torn to pieces by demons. Doosh, doosh, pop. He found a ring in the tree. Goes on. Whoosh. Oh, but it's so beautiful. I put it on again. How much would this ring cost if I paid for it now? Would God forgive me for my sin? I haven't the silver for it anyway. I shouldn't have gone looking through the market without any money in the first place. I never thought there'd be so many wonderful things there. She just palmed it. Huh? The devil must have tempted me. Whoosh. No doubt a bad girl like me will be cast in the fires of hell on Judgment Day. God is watching my sins even now. Huh? I'll be the only one in the family who doesn't go to heaven. Huh? Like being like covered in snow. Leap. Comes out. Like trying to toss the ring away. It's even beautiful in my left hand. Looking at her hand. Huh? Oh. Like watching the. Who's that? I need to hide this. Uh-oh. Run for your lives, Twitch. Run for your lives, good people. The village is under attack. The Danes are at... Oh, it just comes out. Oh, monk. What does he think he's doing? Gag him tight. Huh? Huh? What? What's that about? Sound like sound like that mad drunken priest. The one tagging along with the prince. Huh? Whoosh. What the heck does he think he's doing? Has he truly gone mad this time? What was he screaming in? English? Was he trying to tip off the villagers? Who knows? It's futile to ponder how these Christians' heads work. Ah, eek. Ah, guess they start over there. Think they know we're here now? Who cares if they do? Let's go. Flash, come in. Evening. A supper inspection. Wait. Ah, is blissful woman here. Stomp. A lot of kids in here. Stomp. What are you fellas doing here? Oh, barley porridge and some dried meat. Hey, there are onions in it. I hate onions. Grab everything that could be a weapon. Huh? Words. Close the door. It's freezing. Daddy? Blah. What is this? Tastes like trash. Blurp. What? Clock. Now see here. There's no need to be wasting perfectly good food. That's a sin. It's just whack. Like wax him up. Mom. Falls down. Dear, are you all right? What's the phrase in English? All your food. Right. Hey pal, you poke. All your food, or I kill. What? Huh? Thunk. Taking all their like onions stuff. Yeah. This is it. And the people rounded up outside. 62 in all. 24 of them kids. Wow, sob. I'm cold. Count two kids as one, and that makes 50. That's food for 50 to make it through the winter. Hardly enough for warriors numbering four and 100. He's like out. Whoosh. What do I do? They're all being captured. Who are those men? Huh? The monk's like beating up. Whoosh. Friar. You have the fortune of being His Highness's teacher and priest, and a guest of our band. Nominally. I will forgive this once. I will forgive you this once. I will give you this once. But the next time you think to interfere with my plans, I will kill you on the spot. I have no love for holy men, understand? Are we clear? Like not speaking. Are you men Danes? Can any of you understand us? Like Aska looks back. Please, half. At least leave us half of our winter store. We can find a way to survive. We can find a way to survive on half. We have babies to feed. Please, wah. Little suckling babes. Oh dear. Have no fear. We have a plan to take care of you. There's no need to worry about the winter. I see. Truly. Or the next winter, or the next after that. There are no more winters. There are no more winters to trouble you. Zax, we are freeing you from your earthly suffering. We're gonna slaughter. Huh? These people are not fighters, Asklid. They would be no food. There would be no food for them if we left them alive. And leaving them alive means supervising them. If even a single person escapes and spreads the word that the enemy is settling in this territory, we'll be surrounded at once, and we can't have that. How's the hole come along? Wait, are you gonna bury him alive? Big enough for 62 by now, I reckon. Asklid, these people are devout Christians, and what of it? This is what's best for His Highness. Huh? This is what's best for His Highness. Anyone else got a question? It's like, reason? No. Good. In that case, get started. Just like slaughtering them. Slaughter them at night. Whoosh. Still no one left. After that, I walked. How long and how far, I don't remember. The next day I knew, the snow had stopped. I was standing in a field alone. Dear God, are you watching me now? Have my brothers and sister, and dad and mom and granddad all reached you yet? I suppose you didn't want me. Of course you didn't. After all, my heart went racing when everyone was murdered. I mean, I never thought there could be such evil men in the world, so bold and daring, and unafraid of their judgment. My heart is racing, the way it did when I stole this ring. Okay. Orphan's travels. Like going over. Okay. Anne. Her name's Anne. Okay. King of the tiny kingdom in the mountain of Wales. Asclid's forces are held captive through their territory and then exiled on their side. Marlborough near Bath. Orko clashes the Danish army with Prince Canute held captive. Asclid plots to strike Thorkill and take Canute from him. Okay. After I won't do it anymore. A special contribution called Hideo Nishimoto's Viking Girl Yfla. Special contribution. Boom, 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 boom. Annual village harvest celebration. Swimsuit contest. Huh? Mother? I think I'm ready to get married. Hello. My name is Makoto Takesi. Hurry up, the contest is getting started. Moe! Stomp, 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 stomp. Guess what? I heard Yfla is participating this year. Woohoo! I'm sorry this is so sudden, but I wanted to finally put you at ease. Makoto's the manager at the cell phone outlet. But when I told him we needed help, he agreed to work here. And they're like, the women are like, in their swimsuits, like all six pack and all. You're gonna be a fisherman and catch tuna, right? I saw on TV and I was all, this is so manly. I was like, dude, well, bang. Nice pose, Yfla. A lot of hard-working women in this village. Oh, I'm like reading them out of like context. I play indoor soccer, so if I say so myself, I'm pretty athletic. He's the captain. Isn't that great, mother? Husband, your death has left deeper scars on my daughter than I ever imagined. Okay? Afterward. My first son was born in 2006. The labor itself was hard, but raising our child is even harder for my wife. Breastfeeding him. Changing his diapers, switching him to solid foods, taking him on walks, comforting him in the middle of the night. All Vikings start as babies, of course. And the same painstaking care must have been taken to raise them into adults. And yet, once they were adults, they rushed to their deaths, killing others and causing misery. I bet those Viking mothers were so exasperated. But even knowing what would eventually happen, they still raised their sons. Mothers are so great, and they're so stupid. Okay, sure, whatever. Translation notes. Fried. Because they're invading, that dad had to go join the Fried, right? An Anglo-Saxon militia system in which civilians were called to defend the region for short periods. It was largely developed and practiced as a means of defense against Viking raids. Service was seen as a duty and obligation, with men reporting to fortress called burgs, By the end of the 11th century, the fried system had largely been replaced by standing armies of lifetime soldiers and knights employed by lords and kings. King? He's already killed two of His Majesty's things. Yeah. A personal servant of a lord or king, in this case referring to official soldiers as opposed to militiamen. The definition varied depending on the time and place. For example, the Scottish things, as seen in Shakespeare's Macbeth, were royal officials, much like counts. Burr. The military fort utilized by the Anglo-Saxons to defend against invasions. When a raid was called, men reported to the burrows, some of which were built around former Roman settlements. The larger burrows grew into their own towns, forming the basis of the English word burrow. Okay, Yule. Ah, it's nearly Yule, isn't it? Still so warm. I'd forgotten. Northern European pagan celebration based around the winter solstice. With the spread of Christianity among Germanic peoples, the traditional Yule holiday was adapted into Christmas, and several remnants of Yule, such as the Yule log, still exist today within Christmas setting. Ragnarok. Final battle in Norse mythology, in which most of the gods will perish and humanity will be wiped out. And Hogner, the Valkyries, agents of the gods, ever seek the souls of great warriors. Who is worthy of being called Hogner? The worthy warriors who have been summoned to Valhalla by the Valkyries after their mortal deaths. The Arnharg feast in the great hall day after day, preparing for the coming of Ragnarok. Bifrost, a rainbow bridge that connects Midgard, the Mortal Realm, with Asgard, home of the gods. Legatus, the title of Roman army general, often styled legate in English. Legate? As the Romans had abandoned Britain and Wales by the early 400s, the trappings of Roman culture displayed in the story are merely remnants of the past and not indicative of direct Roman involvement. It is an honor to be greeted by you personally, Legatus. Cordoba. The Caliphate of Cordoba was a kingdom extending over most of Liberia Peninsula and parts of North Africa between 929 and 1031 AD, as perhaps the height of Moorish power in Spain. Cordoba was at one point the most advanced and enlightened city in Europe before the Muslims were steadily driven south back into Morocco by the Christians by the end of the 15th century. Guinevere, the Queen, Guinevere, yeah. The Queen of King Arthur, typically styled Guinevere in English. Guinevere is the Welsh form of the name. The name means the White Enchantress or the White Fairy. It is a tragic tale. I've heard it said that she was so beautiful, men likened her to Guinevere reborn. Farewell is Near, Part 2 by Makoto Hashimura. Introduction. At the end of the Edo period, the arrival of the black ships from abroad spelled the end of 260 years of isolation, enforced by the shogunate. In response to the shogunate's desire to open the country's borders, disgruntled regional forces loyal to the emperor, such as the Chosu domain, planned a rebellion. The imperial loyalists massed in Kyoto, where the emperor lived, grown increasingly bold until the city became, in effect, a lawless area. In an effort to restore order, the shogunate recruited ronin, masterless samurai, in Edo, Tokyo, and sent them to Kyoto. Among these men were Kondo Isame and Okita Soji, students at the Shiikan Dojo in Tama. Upon reaching Kyoto, they formed the Shinshingumi under the orders of the daimyo of Aizen Domain, who had been charged with keeping the peace in the city. But unable to reverse the tide of history, the shogunate lost power, and the Shinshingumi were defeated at the Battle of Toba Fushimi. In 1868, Kondo and Okita had fled to Edo. Had fled to Edo. Okita's body was already wrecked with tuberculosis at this time. Read the first part of For Farewell Was Near. Pick up the copy of the first book, or at the end of volume 2, I think. It was one of them, like one of the last ones. Splash. He's like done his food. Peep peep chirp chit chit. Huh? Peep peep. Go on. There's plenty for everyone. No need to fight over it. Boom 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 boom. Rah. Ah. Ah. Bam 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 bam. They're like getting like shot at and like cut down. Rah. Pew pew. What's the matter with you? Shoot them back. Too much. We're no match for the Imperialists. Run for your life. Pew 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 pew. Run. You fear their flimsy bullets? I'll run you through myself. Rah! You come down. Slash. Stand and fight, you cowards. Rah! Ba-ba-bam! Boom! Bam! Cough! Hack! Cough! Cough! Cough. And just... Oh, he's... Wait, speaking of blood or sparking? Flop. Cluck, 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 cluck. Flop, flop, cough. It felt so inexcusable. Huh? Everyone is fine while I lie in bed, waiting on hand and feet, or hand and foot, with midday naps to boot. I suppose the men who died would be jealous if they could see me now. Huh? Probably. Chirp, chirp. Is there any leftover food, sister? Sugi's here. Peep. You give the Spiro a name. Yes. He's so sweet. Blish. Chirp, chirp, peep, peep. Chirp, flap, flap. Birds are coming. First one down is Tojimaru. Fine on the right are Kamo and Toshi. Chirp, 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 peep, peep. Shuhei's fidgeting on his own in the corner. You can tell them apart. They look the same to me. They're not. Girls come in all forms. Some are quick to fight. Some are greedy eaters. Shy ones, cowards. Lazy ones, hoity ones. Haughty ones. Plus, pause, cat, clap. No, like scatter. Beep beep. Whoosh. Ha! Look at him. He always sulks like that. Like, oh, the cat. Ha ha ha. Little grump. Ha ha ha. Cough, cough, hack. Oh, cough. Sister? I'm going to Shonai. What? My husband, Rotaro, is enlisting with Shonai. I must follow him there. I will not be able to see to you for a long while. Huh? I see. You must be with your husband. Toji-san, you must regain your strength. We will come back when the world is at peace again. Chivalry protecting our borders. What does it matter? As long as you're alive. Yes. Next in there. Continuing Ben. Oh, third book. So this just continues. be interesting. Learn about what happened in that story. Well, that has the end of volume 4. What do you think so far? And if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, leave any suggestions and recommendations down below also. And have a good rest of the day. Bye.